Hey, everybody. so, we're obviously here in the annex again with Flower and her bratty bunch of kittens. Four little boys. And I'm pleased to report that everybody's doing great. Even little Millet, who just got his food. This is corn and rye, by the way. This is Potato over here. And Millet right there. And their mom Flower, of course. Yeah, so I just saw Will mention our blog, Kitten.Academy. If you go to that website, Kitten.Academy, there's some pictures of the older kids, the fancy feasters, as well as Myth and Rumor, and some of the faculty there as well. They're pretty good photos. And I just finished editing all the photos from the last photo shoot of these guys that was just a couple days ago. And so that's going to go up on our website probably today. There's a couple of those that already made it to our Twitter, and obviously they're all in the Discord. So if you're on our Twitter, you can check them out now. But if you're not, or if you just want to see everything, then on our website, kitten.academy, all of them will be there soon. And in the meantime, you can enjoy the pictures that are there. What are you looking at, Rye? What are you looking at, buddy? So I've been trying to get these guys to eat some regular food once in a while, and it's not working yet. So far, Corn has tasted it a couple times. This is Corn again. Corn's tasted it a couple times, and he's the biggest cat anyway, so he's obviously the one that is going to be most interested in the food, I think. But he hasn't really jumped in to eat any of it yet, so and he's the one furthest along. Most of the others are either just spitting it out or swallowing what I put in their mouth and then being like, nope. So they'll get there, but they're not there yet. But we are trying. Isn't that right, little Corn? And yeah, I guess it's there's been a few things that have happened since the last update I gave you guys. So first off, I saw people asking about Smokey's vet appointment. It went well. She is old, and her big issue right now is keeping her weight up. It's been getting increasingly difficult for us. So what you'll notice, especially if we see her during today's close-up, is that I have put a microchip collar on her, and I'm trying to get her to start to eat from the microchip bowl. Whoa! That way I can leave some high value, high calorie food in the microchip bowl for her all the time and won't have to worry about everybody else trying to eat it. So we're working on that. She hasn't figured it out yet. So in the meantime, I keep closing her in her room and giving her food in there. So we'll get there. But yeah, like Sage says, in human years, she's infinity years old. Yeah, she's very old. So keeping her weight up is the trick right now. And other than that, she's doing pretty well. But I think that's just sort of how it goes for a lot of cats. And she's really getting on in years. Anyway, her vet visit actually went, except for her weight, I think it went better than I expected. Um, because she's had some health issues going on for a while, the kidney thing and some other stuff, and I expected those to have gotten a lot worse, and they haven't. So that's good. It's really just about the weight. And let's see, I don't know if I've talked to you guys since the Feaster boys went for their neuters, and they all got their neuters, and everything came out fine, no pun intended. So they're all doing really well and recovering, and that's great. The URI is still taking its toll around here, although everybody's much better. Right now, the only one that is really showing some issues, I guess, is Macadamia Nut. He's the one that's had it the worst pretty much the whole time. And his eyes are clear, but his nose is snot. So he'll probably be fine in a few more days, but it's just taken a while for him to get over the end of it. Which reminds me that the Fancy Feasters now are all eligible to go home. But Mac is going to go live with some old cats. He's got basically three Smokies that Mac is going to be rooming with in his new home. So his owner wants him to wait until he's really over it before they come to pick up Mac. So that's not exactly scheduled yet. I think we're aiming for the 20th, and I think he'll be ready for that, but we don't know for sure. Um, Champ is going to be the first one to go home. He's getting picked up on Saturday. It's tomorrow, right? So Champ is getting picked up tomorrow. That'll be sad to see him go, but it should work out. And then let's see, that's Champ, and then we've got Saffron. I'm not entirely sure when Saffron is going yet. And then Truffle and Caviar are getting adopted together, and they're scheduled right now to be picked up on the 20th as well. So next Saturday. So that's the plan as far as I know it. And of course, all that's up in the air, and anything could change. Which reminds me, the boys, when they went, the Fancy Feasters, they did not get their microchips. And I don't know if the vet's gotten microchips yet, but because this happened, I got a whole bunch of microchips myself. And we've got them scheduled, the three boys scheduled to go to the vet for their microchip installation. Tomorrow, Saturday morning, we're going to be at the vet at 9 a.m. to do that. And well, that obviously means that getting to mailbag at 10 a.m. is going to be a little bit of an issue. And what I would like to do, I think, is just plan on pushing it back. And I'm going to say we'll push it back till 11 a.m. I think 11 a.m. gives me enough time to get everything done. I really would prefer to do it like Sunday afternoon, but then the trouble is Champ getting picked up. I want to make sure if anything comes in at the last minute for him that he gets it in his endowment. So right now I'm going to say we're going to do mailbag. We're just going to push it back an hour tomorrow and do it at 11. And I will make an announcement to that effect. But I think that's what's going to work for me and for everybody and for everything. Corn, you are being way too cute, buddy. I guess that's why they call it corny. You're being silly. Yes, Corn is banterizing. That's exactly what he's doing in there. We've got Rye and Potato wrestling in my lap. Potato, potato, potato. This is Rye, of course. Bonnie, that's not a bad idea. In fact, when we were with On Angel's Wings actually registers all the chips to On Angel's Wings for all the adopted cats. And that way, if they ever get lost, they call On Angel's Wings and they get in contact with the adopter. and it's pretty nice. I think that's a really nice thing for them to do. Um, and I've discovered lately that the way that the chipping services work, when you go to look up a cat's microchip, so if you're a vet and you find the cat and you've scanned the microchip and you want to return it to its owner, when you go online and you look up that microchip, it shows you all the places that that chip has been registered, going all the way back. So, if the most recent thing is the owner of the cat, they can still see behind that the shelter that had originally registered it. Like if On Angel's Wings registers it, and then you take the cat home and register it, then when the vet searches it, those both show up, which is really cool. I didn't know it worked that way until recently, but I think it's great that it does. So that's it's really cool. So yeah. It's like a kitty Carfax, yes. Yeah, Winnie and Gary, you're right. It is like kitty Carfax. They're gonna tell you this cat has been in a collision. We've seen plenty of little kitty collisions. And little Millet here has got some issues with his front end alignment too, haven't you, buddy? So I guess I should talk about that just for a second, which is really all that I have to say about it. He is doing great. I've been keeping a real close eye on him, and I've been feeding him. He does. Still don't think he's nursing right, although I've seen him try a few times. I've never seen him have a real good, solid latch on his mom, which is probably the result of him having the sort of flat-chested pectus excavatum is another word for the sort of issue that he has, and there may be some technical difference between FCKS and pectus excavatum, but I think as a description of what's going on with him, either one probably suits. Um, but he's fine. He's been doing really great. Pectus excavatum. Yeah, it sounds like the worst. Yeah, Harry Potter spell. It really does, doesn't it? Like I don't know what that would do if you were Harry Potter, but I wouldn't want to try it. So anyway, though, he's doing great. He's playful and he's active, and he's a little calm right now. It's because I just fed him before we started the close up, and after that, he usually likes to take a rest and digest a little bit. So I think that's the mode that he's in right now. Let's move him over here a little closer so we can see him, though. You want to get in one of these beds to hang out in for a while, buddy? Here, let me put you right in the giraffe, and you can get right out of it again. Anyway, I do know that our vet is still sort of following up on whether there's anything special we should do for him, but my personal opinion is still, and I don't know anything about it, so my opinion doesn't count for a whole lot, but he just seems so healthy and wonderful to me that I don't feel like we would need to do anything. Of course, I may turn out to be wrong about that, and I'll let you guys all know if that's the case. But right now, he is A-OK. And yeah, when you refer to it as the pectus excavatum, I mean that's something that I think a lot of people are familiar with because that's something that humans experience. And I remember a guy I went to high school with that had that, and it didn't see. I don't really know, but it didn't seem to impact his life in any way. So I imagine that's the same kind of deal here. Yeah, it's not at all rare for human beings. And again, I don't know the first thing about it, but except that it's certainly just seems like it's not any big deal for this little guy. He's very healthy. In fact, he's since I've been tube feeding him, he has been putting on more weight than his brothers, even the ones that are nursing. So it's just super successful so far. Mom's over there rolling around and playing with her banana. Taking a little break since I'm in here watching the kids, I guess. It's nice to see Flower being a kid. Sometimes when I come in the room, she just wants to follow me around and rub up on my ankles and be so sweet and ask for all the love. Oh, now one of her kids made a noise. That was Rye, I think, so she's talking back. She's such a serious mom. If her kids make the slightest noise, that she's immediately focused on that. Rye, stop talking to your mom. Let her play for a while. You're fine, buddy. What are you even doing back here? Oh, you're gonna play too. All right. I can't film you from this angle though. Why don't you bring that toy around here a little bit? Here, come right around here. Oh man. Let me move the scale out of the zone. Out of the kitten zone. There we go. But that doesn't mean you have to come over here. You can still play over here with your ball. Potato wants to try it. Potato, you want to try it? Potato, wait, you lost track of it. Kittens lose track of these things immediately at this age. In fact, like trying to throw something for them is impossible because the minute it leaves your hand, they lose it. This is making some noise though, and it's right in his field of vision, so you'd think it'd get his attention. Not quite. What is it? Right, you got your mom's attention. Oh, Potato and Mom look so similar right now, don't they? Just two different sizes of the same cat. Hey, Flower, show your pretty eyes to everybody. Oh, you're so pretty. Yeah, you are. Mila's decided to come out and explore a little bit. Millie, do you want to play? Is this where you play with the ball? There you go. At your age, that's pretty good play right there. You touched it. That was good. Yeah, if you want a kitten scale, this is a ping pong ball, by the way. I should show you how tiny these guys are. Hey, nice job. They love to play with the blankets too. That's their favorite toy so far. Biting and pulling on it. Here we go. He's going to do it right now. They've all been doing this. That's why it's messed up. I think we've got some curtain climbers in their future. Curtain climbing, I should say, in their future. Oh, wow. You show that thing who's boss, though, Millet. Good job. Comes Potato to join the party. Oh, Millet. Wow, take him down. You tried. Well, it's like, I don't know what just happened. I'm going to go back to tasting these snozberries. Oh, maybe not. No, oh no, we got a kitten. Oh, camera guy. Oh no, kitten. What did you do? Did you do something? We've got, how do I make these filters go away now? There we go. Potato's behind the camera trying to put on filters. I don't know if he hit one or not. It looks normal to me. You trying to put filters on? Here's Rye. Hi, Rye. Oh. I will fight you, potato. Yeah. Oh, no, I guess he won't. I just saw that comment. Paul, that's perfect. Perhaps he's trying to take, Paul Hickman says, perhaps he's trying to take the filters off. Maybe these kittens are actually a group of lawyers held hostage by Mr. A. Topical? Oh, that was so good. It's true. I'm actually, yes, raising lawyers it's actually the Lawyer Academy. Yeah. These filters are so good, aren't they? What is it, Rye? Your eyes, you just look so worried. what are you doing? Oh, Potato was just looking at Mom like Potato could not figure out what was going on. What is going on? She's eating. You should try it. It's good. Do what your mom's doing. Oh, what do you think, Rye? You should try it too. Rye, you chirp like a little bird. I don't know what you're trying to say though, little birdie. What's up, Millie? Little Millet. Say hi to everybody, Millet. Just wait until these kids discover the curtains on the other side of the room. Can you hear Rye making little big boy purrs? I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it's definitely happening. That's super cute. Well, I just noticed the time, so I guess we'll find the fancy feasters for the next close up. Sorry about that. And during mailbag tomorrow, we'll make sure that we at least get the goodbye wave for little Champ who's going home tomorrow. And like I said, don't forget, mailbag tomorrow is going to have to be postponed because we're taking the feasters to the vet to have their microchips installed. So the mailbag tomorrow will be at 11 instead of at 10. I think that's everything. I think that's everything important anyway. Tiny Millet. Hi, buddy. You look tired. Yeah, you should think about sitting down to digest. We've got corn and thinking. Brain. Activate. Yes, that's what I meant. Corn and potato. Oh, brain. Brain. Activate. So this is corn in front. That's potato in the back, of course. And then we got rye and millet over here with mom at the moment. And we got me going to find something to eat, I think. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for checking out the little kittens. Thanks for everything. Oh, I wanted to say thanks for one other thing, by the way. You guys may have seen, some of you have definitely have seen that I've been coming to feed little Millet in the middle of the night. And there's a few people that wrote or emailed or just let me know on the chat how much they appreciated the fact that I was getting up, in the middle of the night to come and feed this guy. And I wanted to say thanks for that appreciation because it has been a little bit of work to do that, and it's just nice to know that somebody cares. So it does. It makes things better to hear that. So thank you to everybody that did that. And on that note, I should mention, I think that he's getting big enough and strong enough that he can go all night without that feeding. So I think last night was probably the last time I'm going to do it. But I wanted to say thanks to you for thanking me. I really do appreciate the appreciation. And with that, I'm really going to go. If you want to watch these kittens, you know what to do. You just need to go to the Kitten Academy live stream here on YouTube. And don't forget to check our website because I've got some pictures of these guys that are going to go up soon. And in the meantime, there's some great pictures of the older kittens already there.